Good day, good people. Today we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off yesterday, which means we're going to be looking at the hatchery or incubator building, as well as putting up a new stable so we have enough parking space for everybody. So let's go have fun! And Nogo has kind of found out a little bit about as a farmer now, he can breed. There's a new button. I can't even show you that yet, but there's a new button that will allow... Oh, wait, you know what? I learned farmer. Maybe I can check this out. So let me click it. No, so if I click push and hold E, oh, slaughter. Oh, so I can actually slaughter things for food now, which I don't want to do. Neuter, I'm not going to neuter him. Is there anything for breeding? He said, Noga said there was a button for breeding. Here, these two are closer together maybe. Oh, no, but they're two females. Start mating. Yeah, so there's a button here to start mating now. Ah, you can only do it on the females. And then, well, you know what? Let's give this a go. Oh, no, I'm going to save a whole... I'm going to do this in detail on another video. So what I want to do now, though, is because of the breeding, I saw in here, I believe it's in the carpenter's bench, there is like an incubation chamber or something like that. There was or hatchery. What was that? Maybe it was over in the mason. Ah, there it was. An incubator shack. Okay, so it's gonna take... oh, look, see? It's gonna take 15 buckets of lime mortar to make it. Ugh. All right, well, I have the materials, so well, let's craft one. Now this is going to be a smaller thing. Ah, see, what I'm trying to build is this guy right here. Or let's take a step back. Here's my issue. Nogo has behind his tailor a garden where he's growing his flax and cotton and whatnot to make the materials and things we need. So I wanted to make him a well. So I went and I looked. Oh, they added icons for the wells now. You can actually see what they look like. That's great. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go build him a well. And when I clicked on it, I saw right here, I need a water well permit? Well, what the heck? When did they introduce that? What's that? And then it turns out I need to build a town hall. Town hall will issue official papers like well permits or the permits to build big buildings. So this is what I'm really working towards. And the thing is, it's going to be a big construction thing where first I just put the construction site and I'm going to have to make all the different levels. I have no idea how big it is, so I'm going to have to try to figure out the placement. We might have to move some buildings in the village around. So that is going to be my big building project, which I'm going to do in the next video. But for now, let's just focus on what we have going on, which is the hatchery. There it is. We're going to take that. Now... you know what? Now that I think about it too, I also need a stable. I need a second stable. Can I build that? What do I need for that? Buckets of I need 30 buckets of plaster! And I've only got 13 buckets of plaster. Oh no, that's lime mortar. Okay, I got 5 buckets. Oh, and there's 15. Alright, I might have to make some more buckets here. Let's try this out real fast. So if I go over here, I got my 15. Oh, these 5 buckets, I always forget. These are simply for, you need them for building the well, for instance. They're a structure bucket and not a bucket that you actually use. And I always get confused by that. So, okay, what do I need for plaster here? A bucket of plaster. I need 10 quicklime, water, and wood ash. And 5 buckets. Okay. Yeah, so I've been saving the ash here. Oh, by the way, I saw in a video, you know, it was that you hadn't seen the new layout for the smithy. So I have my 2 forges here. This is the copper forge and the normal iron forge. And then I have my smithy corner. Then I have my masonry desk and my carpentry desk. And then over here is kind of like my sales thing. And it's where I make arrows and stuff like that as well. And storage, I found these barrels, these 3 barrels are a storage that I think look pretty cool. And they hold a fair share of stuff as well. So this is where I'm keeping my wood ash, which I will need to make the plaster. And quick lime. Okay, that's coming along. All right, that means hopefully the salt. I'm not sure how fast the salt produces now. Okay, that's going to take a little while. All right, well, let's go check out, in the meantime, let's go check out this hatchery. I'm trying to decide where I want to add the second part of... I'm trying to make another one of these. And I could add it on the other side of this building, or I'd like to add it on in an L shape, or put it like here where this is. But the slope, I think, might cause problems. But in any case, let's check out the hatchery thing here, the incubator shack. Okay, it snaps to the ground, which is good. But that looks really stupid if it's not flat. And I can't put it inside that house. So that's one thing that's kind of neat about this mod, is that everything snaps to the ground. But on the other side, it's also a bit of a problem that everything snaps to the ground, because you can't put down, for instance, say a foundation to where I can build flat. The foundation snapped to the ground as well. So I have had difficulty finding a way to build flat. Oh, that's interesting. I could actually turn part of the stable into a hatchery. I don't think I want to do that, though. I guess I could put it up here. But we have to think of where the breeding is going to be going on. Well, okay. That's something I'm going to work on. In the meantime... darn it, I wanted to show you something. What should I show you? I'm going to have to cut the heck out of this. In the meantime, maybe I can put it here. So it's flat here. Let's see what it looks like, at least. So I don't know if it has kind of a fixed temperature. You know, I think we have an egg in here. Some egg we don't really need. What's this? A fertilized dilo egg. Ooh, level 84. Level 64. Level 108 parasaur. Oh no, that's an iguanodon. We so want to hatch those. Okay, so we're going to use the level 8 parasaur that's already low on health anyway, and see what it does in here. See if you put it in something, or how this works. So I'll just hit O to drop it, I guess. Okay, it dropped on the ground, and it says it's too cold. Okay, well, I don't know exactly what this structure does then. Access inventory. Access inventory? Place wood or charcoal in here. To create steam. Wood or charcoal. I wonder if that means you can put bark as well. I think I probably have some bark in here. Nope. Wood. Do I have any wood left in the chopping station? Okay, I got a little bit. I'll have to do the trick. Here, let's ride you, because running around makes me thirsty. Okay, so we'll put this in here. Light the fire, okay. Then we'll come in here. Oh, what's that say? Oh, no, that's put out fire. Okay, now we'll just drop our egg here. And it's perfectly incubating. Okay. All right, well, we'll let that go, and then I guess I'm going to have to, like, lead it out. Oh, whoa, it smokes on top. That's cool. I'm going to have to lead it out while it's still a baby, otherwise it'll get stuck in here. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll bring you guys back once this egg is hatched up, so I'll catch you in a few. Okay, so it's right about to hatch. Oh, look at it. Let's imprint on it. No, don't walk away. Okay, you're called W now. Follow me. Let's get this thing to follow. Oh, wait, I should put some food on it before it dies. Here, have some little food, buddy. See if we can walk it out of here. So I did just realize one thing. First of all, I can put out the fire. Now, most buildings, you can pick them up. The incubator shack, I can't pick up, which is a real bummer. I thought I would place it down. I could pick it up, and then I would be able to replace it someplace else once I had a better location for it. Well, oh well. Looks like I just wasted the resources because I'm going to have to make it again. And that cost kind of a lot of plaster, which, as we've been talking about, limestone is not easy for us in this game. However, luckily, as I showed you today as well, we do know we can use Herbivore Island. So, alright buddy, get over here. And we're going to just put you over here. He already has a feeding trough on him, which surprised me since it's a baby. Well, a couple steps closer. There we go, level 8. Oh, no, oh, wander, turn off wander. Okay, so little guy, he's cute. He's cute, but I don't think he's going to live all that long. Let's check out the stats real fast, though. Who knows? Yeah, weight 280. Health 240. Yeah. Nope. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do some grinding, and then I'll come back when this guy's grown up a bit. Okay, catch you in a little bit. Okay, our lime finished cooking up, and it's raining again, so I thought, all right, let's get this going. We're going to make these lime buckets. Quick lime buckets. Bucket of plaster, that's what we're making. All 3. Crap. So what it is I need more buckets. Buckets, man... Buckets and water skins, you just need so many of them in this game if you're doing kind of construction stuff, because you're always having to fill things up to get used. So it takes 5 buckets to make the 1 bucket, and then your 5 buckets are kind of gone. If you make in a barrel, you get those buckets back, but meanwhile, while it's sitting there in barrel form waiting to be used, you're short on buckets again. So yeah, crafting lots of buckets. Luckily, they're not that expensive. 5 wood and 2 plant string. Plant string is a pain in the behind, I have to say, but what are you going to do? So we'll make these buckets. Just keep slapping them over and making as much as we can. Oh, but check that out. I always forget about this. You go ahead and you click here on 1 bucket. Let's this time just make 1. So I have 15 already. If I make 1, how many does it give me? It gives me 20, so one gives you 5, and so that's always confusing then, because I think I need to make 5 or 20, and then I wind up with 100 of them. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind too. Is that in this mod, the crafting rates are sometimes just a little off, so that it doesn't craft exactly what you think it's going to do. It'll craft a multiple of that number. Here, you can have a nice little bit of that. Plant strings. I'm sorry, I just can't help but be organized and run in circles. Sorry, I know it makes for like videos that are gonna probably make you seasick, but okay. And the things that go empty, we take them out again. Okie dokie, so now we have that plaster we needed. Let's go ahead and come over here. It's getting dark now. Let's see if I can gamma up. There we go, that helps a bit. And, oh, I'm so stupid. Don't mind me. Grab those buckets of plaster here. Come back over here for the stable. And we type in stable. There we go, I can make it. Oh boy. So many materials gone. Oh, all my lumber's gone. 586, I'm gonna have to make a lot more lumber. Planks, I need. Okay, I can do that too while we're running around doing stuff. Come over here. I think I made some new metal saws. Yes, I did. We'll take those. Oh, okay, we'll take all 3. So yeah, we'll go ahead and craft some lumber because we'll definitely be needing that. I think we might need a couple support beams. I don't want to make that many though. Let's just make 10 of these. Shingles. I might need wood shingles too. Oh, not many left to make of those. Oh, because the shingles need lumber first. So yeah, let's just go ahead and craft up all the lumbers till my saws break. Good. Alright, let's go see if we can, before the sun goes down, if we can figure out a good placement for the new stables. You're still growing up. Okay, keep growing. Okay, I slaved through the night, and this is the result. Giant plants again. What is up with that? So, yeah, I think I tried a few different positions, and I think this is the position I like best for the stable. I already got Schwindy parked in there, and Horror Bird. He's parked down here in this other little spot, which we weren't using, so this works out pretty cool. The only problem is, of course, right here. Can't really get in. But I have the materials I need to make a ramp. I think I'm going to need two. I hope this works. I'm just going to make one to start with. See how this works. Ah, it snaps on. Perfect. Okay, so this is kind of the question. I want to snap it on with two separate things directly for the door, in front of the door? Or do I want to make a bunch of them? I think I want to put a third one right in the middle there. I think I'm going to do that. Perfect. So let's test it out. Oh, turn. Oh, I'm in cave view. Duh. Okay, yes. Can walk up inside. Yeah, and those are our new stalls. So, yeah, it's been kind of a random day today. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I will be saying goodbye, good people, and I'll catch you when I catch you.